Without visiting London's top 10 attractions, a journey to the city would be incomplete. Make plans in advance to ensure you don't miss out on these top London attractions. So, before starting the video, please like this video. Do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. Number 10. London Eye, iconic Ferris wheel. The London Eye is arguably the most famous Ferris wheel in the entire globe. It was constructed to commemorate London's Millennium celebrations in 2000, and since opening, it has been one of the city's top tourist destinations. Some of the most beautiful views in the city may be seen from the wheel's individual glass capsules, which climb up to 443 feet above the Thames. The entire journey takes around 30 minutes, and there is typically a very big line. However, if someone is pressed for time, they can use a London Eye to see it ahead of time. Tickets for skip the line. Number 9. Big Ben. Big Ben is not the entire tower construction, as most people believe, but rather the large bell of the striking clock. The 96-meter tower, which is located at the Palace of Westminster, has 334 steps leading up to the belfry. It maintains locals' punctuality via Victorian technologies since its time is exact and precise. For visibility, it has a few light bulbs on each face. Every 15 minutes, you can hear the clock chimes and smaller bells. Penny coins are used to regulate the time, and adding or removing pennies will change the number of seconds. Unfortunately, Big Ben is now closed for maintenance. However, tours will shortly begin again. Visitors are still welcome to the Palace of Westminster though. Number 8. Buckingham Palace. The Queen lives at Buckingham Palace, which also serves as a venue for royal and governmental events. It is located in the centre of London and is surrounded by Green Park and St. James Park. The palace contains an astounding 775 rooms and is spread across 39 acres. When the Queen is not there, the stunning state chambers are accessible to the general public. A well-known sight is the changing of the guard, a ceremony where new troops replace those guarding the palace right now. On specific days, the guard is changed beginning at 10:45 a.m. At 11 a.m., there is an actual handover that is accompanied by music. Be sure to see the Queen's Gallery, which houses roughly 450 pieces, while you are at the palace. Number 7. Palace of Westminster. You may gain insight into British politics and discover the history of Big Ben and the Parliament by taking a tour of the Palace of Westminster. The enormous historical art and cultural items on display in the palace include several royal and parliamentary portraits in addition to a copy of the Magna Carta. The extravagant decorating of the House of Lords is evidence that building costs were overrun. A 24-karat gold throne covered in scarlet velvet and decorated with a few angels, a gilt crown, heraldic shields, and knights is located in the center of the home. The Westminster Hall is the oldest hall in the Houses of Parliament, dating back to 1097. Meetings between members of Parliament take place in the main lobby. Number 6. Madame Tussauds. Founded in 1835 by wax artist Marie Tussaud, Madame Tussauds is a well-known wax museum. Wax replicas of well-known politicians, sports players, historical personalities, public figures, and members of the royal family can be seen on display at the museum. The sculptures made by Marie Tussaud that have persisted can be found in the museum's history exhibit. A few years before to her passing, she created a wax figure of herself for Madame Tussaud. Tinker Bell is the tiniest and Incredible Hulk is Madame Tussauds' smallest wax replica. There are many activities available inside the museum, such as walking the catwalk, taking the Spirit of London ride, or participating in the Star Wars experience. Number 5. Tower Bridge. The London Bridge is located further down the river, contrary to what the majority of people believe. The two levered portions in the middle of the span are known as bascules, and each one weighs 1,100 tons. To balance the bascules, a sizable tunnel exists beneath the bridge. Moreover, 120 years ago, the Prince of Wales gave it a ceremonial opening. The Tower of London, which is located on one side of the bridge, gave the structure its name and had an impact on its final design. To allow boats to pass, the bridge typically opens once each day, but reservations are required. Number 4. St. Paul's Cathedral. Anglican St. Paul's Cathedral was constructed between 1675 and 1711. The Whispering Gallery is located inside one of the largest domes in the entire globe. Due to how well sound travels inside it, the Whispering Gallery is a well-known location in the structure. This is explained by the unique way the dome was constructed. There are memorials to Great Britons within along with various forms of art from different eras. As the architect, Sir Christopher Wren received the honor of being the first person interred in the tomb. Famous people's funerals and marriages have taken place at the church. Masses are often held at St. Paul's, so check the times on their website before making travel arrangements. Number 3. Tower of London. Over 900 years have passed since William the Conqueror first constructed the tower in 1066. The Tower of London served a variety of purposes, including those of a fortress, prison, arsenal, execution site, royal palace, gem house, royal zoo, and jewel house. To prevent them from straying too far from home, the Tower of London keeps about 6 ravens, each with wings that have been cut. The sole reason for this is the notion that if the ravens fly away, the kingdom would also. Visit the Jewel House, the Royal Mint, the Medieval Palace, the Chapel Royal of St. Peter ad Vincula, and Tower Green, where executions took place, among other attractions in the Tower of London. Number 2. Oxford Street. The city of Westminster has a route that was formerly known as Tyburn Road. It travels via Oxford Circus from Tottenham Court Road to Marble Arch. One of the busiest shopping avenues in Europe, it boasts around 300 stores and draws thousands of customers every day. Oxford Street resembles the Champs-Élysées in Paris and Istiklal Caddesi in Istanbul in several aspects. While dining on the street, you can choose from upscale eateries that serve food from places like Mexico and India. The street will appeal to fashion enthusiasts as it is home to well-known apparel retailers. Although the Flying Horse is the sole remaining pub on Oxford Street, you should still go because it is a lovely location. Number 1. The British Museum. The British Museum, which now holds the title of oldest museum in the world, was founded as the first national museum in 1759. The museum was among the first structures in London to have electricity installed in it in 1879. Over 8 million objects from all over the world are kept at the British Museum. The museum had to open London's Natural History Museum, which houses natural history specimens, because of the vast amount of items amassed. A significant number of books and manuscripts also led to the establishment of a new website, the British Library. The most visited exhibits in the museum include the Elgin Marbles, Rosetta Stone, and Oxus Treasure. What are your thoughts on our video? Please let us know in comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification to our channel before you go. Thank you so much for watching.